nice, but Link just invited me to dinner tomorrow night, and I accepted.
Okay, there's the Walsh jet.
I hope my luggage is on the jet and then all that...
What's the matter? What's the matter?
My passport.
No, I've
Where's
got it
my
right here. You
passport?
told me to hold on to it for you, remember?
Oh, right. And I suppose I gave you my itinerary?
Yeah, sure, it's right here. Look, just take a deep breath, smile. You're going to have a wonderful adventure here. A private jet to New York. You're going to have a makeover in a world-famous beauty salon. And all that before you get on that luxury liner and cruise to the Mediterranean. You're going to have the time of a lifetime. And what's more, this trip is going to give you the time to be able to think about what you want to do with your life when you get back here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
You're not nervous, are you?
No, I'm not.
You're probably not so much nervous as you are heartbroken that you have to leave me here.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm going to miss you, Kirk.
No, it's okay. And
yeah.
Just take care of it with a kiss there.
Okay.
Well, here you go.
All right.
Here's your itinerary here. And
okay.
your passport.
Yeah.
And I'll take this stuff on. I'll let them know you're here.
Okay.
Jane, that's all right. You can pay the messenger.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder what could be in there that's worth $128.43.
It's something very silly that Kirk sent me from Switzerland. I just can't understand why he would send it COD.
Kirk knows that Ellie quit?
Ellie quit?
Yeah, she's working for Lily.
Wow. No kidding.
No kidding, yeah. Now, darling, I want you to ask Leanne to join us at Lily's birthday party, all right? Don't forget that.
Kirk! How you doing?
I thought you were in Switzerland.
Yeah, I had to fly back to straighten some things out.
I'm not clear as to why no one brought this tape to our attention sooner. You said something about hearing it yourself for the first time yesterday?
Yes, that's right. After Casey passed away, the hospital boxed up all of his things in the room. And a friend of the family, Duke Kramer, he brought all the things to my house for me. I just couldn't bring myself to go through everything. So Duke and Casey's father went through it for me. That was yesterday, and that's when we discovered the tape. It's all cued to where Casey starts talking to Marga.
Well, let's hear what we have. Marshall, go ahead.
Oh, something's gonna get worse. I need to talk to you while I can.
Casey.
No, Margot, I'm a doctor. I need to... I know that as much about this as Purcell. And I can feel it getting worse. It's going the wrong way. My brain's not sending the right message to my lung. And the respirator won't work much longer. They'll put me on a big one. I don't want to be kept alive on a machine. Get Hadley. I need the living will. If anything happens, if I slip into a coma before it's said, I don't want to be kept alive with no hope. I won't be a vegetable. Please. I'm counting on you.
As the world turns.
I can't resist the touch. I can't.
Now hair that's sprayed can be beautiful to touch.
No, I can't resist finesse. I can't resist the...
Whether you need a little hold or a lot, Finesse Hairspray with a touch of conditioner keeps hair touchably soft.
I can't feel the touch. I can't resist the feel.
Finesse Hairspray. the hold that loves to be held.
When you really want to clean, really want to disinfect, really want to deodorize.
Everything's so clean.
Use Broad Spectrum Pine Sol Liquid because you really care about clean. And get Pine Sol Spruce Ups, pre-moistened wipes that make quick cleanups easier than ever.
What's great about Reynolds Wrap is it's so strong. After you've cooked with it, it cleans up in a flash. Nothing works like Reynolds Wrap.
Don't make a big fat mistake. Don't cook wholesome food in butter, margarine, or oil. Use Pam cooking spray instead. You can save 90% of the fat and calories. No mistake about it.
Why was I not informed that you'd come back?
Spur-of-the-moment decision.
Well, look, if you're not going to tell us what's in the box, we're going to leave.
What box?
Okay, darling. Okay, darling. And Duke, don't you forget, you and Leanne tomorrow evening at the house. All right? Okay.
Come on.
I'm giving a surprise birthday party for Lily. I hope that you and Ellie will be able to attend.
You are unbelievable. You know exactly why I'm here, and you speak as though nothing's changed.
Well, nothing has changed, darling. Ellie has defected, but that's a business matter. We can still continue with our usual social...
Ellie did not defect. You drove her out of here with your ultimatum. She was supposed to apologize for giving you a hard time about publishing this nonsense?
Oh, darling, forget about it. It's just a magazine.
I'd love to forget about it, but the magazine has my name on it.
And let me say something to you. I am very disturbed and distressed that you would cut short an important meeting overseas to come back here and worry about your girlfriend. I am shocked and I want an explanation.
I got everything I needed out of this trip. Jim Fleming gave me some very valuable inside information that Emily never got. And I'll tell you all about it after you tell me how you could publish these lies when this trial's about to start.
Darling, it's... Oh, come on, it's an interview.
Lucinda, that doesn't answer my question. Why did you have to go down to the prison and interview Lombard? Why did you have to write it? What's in it for you?
Darling, it's so clear. I mean, don't you aware? It's selling a hell of a lot of copies.
No. I think you struck a deal with Lombard, and I want to know what it is.
You're really making too much of this.
No, that's the problem. I didn't make enough of it earlier, neither did Ellie, and that's why we're in this situation. Frankly, I'm surprised I'm still working for you.
What is that? Is that an ultimatum? Because I don't like ultimatums.
Well, here's something else you're not going to like. I think you cut off your nose to spite your face. All Jim Fleming could talk about when I was in Zurich was how much Gavin loves Ellie's PR ideas. So not only have you lost a top-notch executive to M&A, but I think you gave them Gavin Kruger on a silver platter.
Hey, there you guys are. I was wondering where everyone went. Did you tell Lily our idea?
Yeah, but it seems she already has plans.
I was just explaining that Link already asked me out to dinner tomorrow night. Oh. Well, Link, you'd understand. I mean, it's her birthday and all, and the family, right?
Well, it's just that there was something important I wanted to talk to you about, and I already made the reservation.
Well, I have a great idea. Why don't you just make the reservation a little earlier, and then afterwards you guys can come to the farm and have cake?
Sure, I guess that would be all right.
Well, great. Great, it worked out. Everything's great. All this fuss about my birthday, I didn't think anybody remembered.
You know, I think I'd forget your birthday now, did you?
Well, I better change and get back into the office, though I'm not looking forward to facing Blake. If you talk to Gavin, why don't you stop by the office and tell me how it goes, all right?
I gotta get to work, too, so I'll walk you to your car. Bye-bye,
Bye, Link. What are you doing, Holden? Giving up so easy? Don't you want to be with Lily on her birthday?
Of course I want to be with her. What I want, what I have a right to want. Two totally different things.
Is Lila the last witness? Unless Wallace decides to recall Margot. I think so. Oh, I hope he doesn't. Margot looks completely drained, and in her Oh, Nancy, it's okay. I know Margot's expecting.
You must also know that we had a terrible scare last night.
Yes.
Jessica, excuse me. Could I talk to you for a minute?
Certainly. Excuse me.
Sure.
How are you?
We haven't wanted to discuss this with Lila after all she's been through, but what's happening with Casey's insurance? I mean, you know, Lila is financially strapped.
The insurance company has informed me they won't pay anything until they get the outcome of this hearing. And if Wallace gets his indictment and this thing goes to trial, they could hold off even longer.
That doesn't seem fair to poor Lila.
Well, this whole situation is unfair to a lot of people, Mrs. Preddy.
We left Eddie in charge at Fashions. What's going on?
Yeah, who's in there now? Mama, she's probably the last witness, but she's the most important one.
I don't have a lot of time. I have to make sure you know what to do.
Look, Casey, you know that I would do anything for you, but you are asking me to be responsible for a decision I am not qualified to make.
Always remember, it's not your decision, it's mine. If I could unplug the machine, I would.
I was on my way over to the courthouse to see Margot, and, well, I was just wondering if you wanted to come with me. I mean, I know how concerned you are for Margot, too, and I didn't want you to feel left out or anything.
Listen, I'd love to. I've got to wait here for Lily. We're going to talk to Blake. We're having a semi-crisis here. We found out Blake has been planning to go work for Tonio and has been passing him confidential information about our operations. Nice fella, huh?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Does Jessica know about this?
I doubt it. Listen, I'm planning on stopping by Courtney's party tonight, and I sort of don't want to make it seem like I'm checking up on her. You want to go with me?
I really need to see how Margot's doing first. Can I get back with you?
Sure. Sure. Mr. Kruger.
Sean, hello.
Good to see you. Do you know Freddie Hughes?
Not really. Kevin
Nice
Kruger.
to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I better get to the courthouse.
Okay, tell Margot I'm rooting for her, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
What's up?
Is Emily here? I was hoping to take her to lunch.
She just went out for a couple errands. She should be back soon. You're more than welcome to wait here.
Hello, Mr. Kruger. Mr. Stevens.
It's good to see you again. Does this mean that you've made your decision?
Not yet. I want to wait till I've met with Tonya Reyes.
Hi.
Hi.
You here to see Dr. Samuels?
I am indeed. She called and said the results of my amnio are in, and Hal's supposed to be meeting me here. I don't know. It's taking him so long. What's that in your nose?
Oh, sebaceous cyst. I'm sure that it's benign like others I've had removed. Hennessy, head of dermatology, is going to check it out.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Any news from the courthouse?
No, we're still waiting.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm late. I was on the phone with Scotland Yard. The pieces in this stolen painting thing are starting to come together in a very interesting way. The auction house in London confirms that the landscape that Lucinda bought is definitely one of the paintings that was stolen from them.
Mike Collin?
Well, it certainly looks that way, but here is where it gets interesting. The guy that was found dead in Shannon and Duncan's warehouse is the guy that Lucinda bought the painting from. Claude Thayer, only according to the ID he had on him, he also goes under the name of Edward Deming from Riverfront Realty. That's the realty house that's been buying up all the buildings along the waterfront.
Excuse me.
How did your meeting go? Tonio offered me a junior partnership and a very large salary.
Well, I hope you're not even considering
Of course I'm not.
What are you so upset about?
Mom, he blackmailed me. He knows about you and Bob.
I like the quality. I like my guarantee. I like my MCI. I like the call prime time. I like my bottom line. That's why I like my MCI. I like my MCI.
MCI Primetime. Call now. Get 1 month free.
Some things you just can't bottle. A touch, a nuzzle. And only you can give your baby breast milk, the most complete baby food. But if the time ever comes when you need a formula, you should know this. No formula is more nutritious than Gerber baby formula. Talk to your doctor about it. If it doesn't come from you, shouldn't it come from Gerber?
Do you know what now eliminates odors better than ever?
Magic.
Do you know why?
More magic.
Now Airwick's Magic Mushroom works even better. It has improved fragrances and eliminates odors weeks longer than ever before.
I knew that.
Improved Magic Mushroom. More magic than ever.
Just this much Court-Aid heals more kinds of itches than all of these. And for irritating rashes, more doctors recommend Court-Aid than any other brand. Court-Aid. It heals.
New CBS series is big news in Evening Shade, Arkansas. Evening Shade to host comedy. Burt Reynolds to star. Elizabeth Ashley, Ossie Davis, Charles Durning join cast. Mary Lou Henner and Hal Holbrook, too. Is Elvis next? Get ready for Evening Shade, a new comedy from the creator of Designing Women, coming this fall to CBS.
I don't understand what the problem is, Holden. It's over between you and Angel. There's nothing preventing you from being with Lily.
Except for the small matter of divorce. Angel said she'd never give me one. I can't get involved with Lily if I can't offer her any kind of future.
Holden, Angel is upset and she's hurt right now. Eventually, she is going to give you a divorce. She's going to want to move on to someone else. Why can't you just take Gavin's offer and move back to Oakdale?
Well, there's a little hitch there, too. Gavin wants me to train here, but the job is actually in London. He thought that it would be the perfect situation for me and Angel since we were already living there. Ironic, huh? Little does he know.
Have you talked to him? Holden, why don't you just level with him? Tell him that you and Angel are separated and you prefer to work here in Oakdale.
I'm not even sure I want him to know. I think it's best if I just stay away from Lily. I haven't said anything to anybody about this, but, Angel, she's made some threats against Lily.
What kind of threats?
Well, for one, she could get Henry to use his connections in the business world to blackball M&A. On a personal level, Angel, she's not very stable. She wants to get even with Lily. I'm afraid of what she might do.
Well, Rosemary, unknown Rosemary, promiscuous Rosemary, what did you write to your gangster lover? My dearest Philip, thank you for all your kindnesses and concern. I have written to John to tell him that I am pregnant. But I haven't heard back from him for several weeks, and I have decided that I am going to have this baby. Mine...
Lucinda, Link Lafferty's here to see you.
Oh, good. Jane, darling, would you just find some place in my safe to keep that?
Surely.
Well, Link Lafferty, how are we doing with our surprise for Lily?
Well, here's the thing. I asked Lily out to dinner, and she said yes. But when Ellie and Holden heard, they made this big thing about coming out to the farm afterwards and celebrating with all the Snyders. Now, so as not to look suspicious, I had to go along with it.
Those Snyders, they are the bane of my existence. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Once she gets out there in common courtesy with all the other guests, she can't leave.
Look, all I wanted was to spend a nice, quiet evening alone with Lily, and now it's turned into this major production.
Well, I'm sorry. But anyway, I thank you for
I'll let you two be alone.
Thanks a lot. Well, did you get in touch with Ellie? Did you ask her if she'd like to
No,
come?
I called out at the farm and talked to Julie. Julie said that Ellie was at the pond. So I'll try back later. So you packed all of Ellie's stuff. You work fast.
Darling, so did she. Oh, something that you'd better tell her from me, and I checked it with Ambrose. Should she and Montgomery and Associates use any of the material developed while she was in my employ on the Kruger account, I have grounds for suit.
Ellie won't need to use those ideas, Lucinda. She's got tons more in that pretty head of hers, and you can bet that Kruger's gonna love every single one of them.
When you're in Ibiza or driving up the coast to Rome, think of me and how much I wish I could be there to share it all with you. With lots of love. Matt,
I'm really gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, Kirk.
This trip is really going to give you the time and space you need to evaluate a lot of things in your life.
At that point, the monitor will show a flat line. When that happens, it'll be over.
But no, Casey, you will still be alive.
Is that life? Just a heart and lungs, no brain or feelings, just a lump of tissue costing thousands of dollars a day and pumping away Katie's future and any happiness life could have. Please, I love them, Margot. Let me do this for them. It's been a good life. It's been short, but good. Help me die with dignity.
That's it. That's when they put him on the respirator.
Do any of you have any more questions for Mrs. Peretti? Then you may step down.
May I have the tape? It's the last message that Casey gave to my daughter. It's my only copy.
Of course. Thank you, Mrs. Peretti. I know how difficult this must have been for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're all compassionate people. And I know how deeply moved you were in hearing Dr. Peretti's voice on that tape. I certainly was. But I want to caution you not to let your emotional reaction to that tape influence your decision here. Your only job is to decide whether or not the law has been broken. In this state, if a person executes a living will, the hospital will refrain from putting that person on any equipment that will artificially prolong that person's life. Dr. Peretti did not have a living will. And even if he had, the living will only protects the hospital, not a layperson like Margot Hughes. Margot Hughes is a police detective. She's married to the district attorney here. So she certainly cannot plead ignorance to the law. No. She knew the law. She chose to disregard it when she disconnected Dr. Peretti's respirator. She willfully took the life of another human being. And therefore, after you have examined all the facts, and listened, and recalled all the testimony that you've heard these last 2 days, I believe your only choice is to hand down an indictment against Margot Hughes for murder in the first degree. Now, if Mr. Fitzgerald has nothing to add to this point, I think that...
I do have something to say. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wallace is right. Your job is to interpret the law without emotion. But the law is based on the principles of justice. And in this very special, very unique case, there is another piece of evidence that you must consider before justice can properly be done. I have here a petition signed by several hospital workers and various friends of the deceased, which shows still another side to this very sad story.
Try the hot dogs so full of lean, fresh meat that they plump when you cook them. Ballpark Franks. Handsome carrying case not included. While we've never put sugar or filler into Ballpark Franks, we have recently added something. About an inch. Announcing new Ballpark bun-size Franks. As always, they plump when you cook them.
The heat wave continues. Another hot day. Make sure you have plenty of something.
Hey, what are you doing?
When it comes to 100% instant iced tea refreshment, more people choose Nestea over any other. Take the Nestea Plunge.
Presenting Zappa Pack. Cheese Whiz for one.
Starts with a flip, then a zip, zap, and dip. Wanna make your food fun? Get the Cheese Whiz for one.
Zappa Pack cups from Cheese Whiz for hot cheese sauce and a zap.
Have you been ignoring your skin, Pat? No. Well, look at the dirt your soap missed. Ooh. Now what? Pond's Cold Cream. Pond's cleans deep down. See what your soap left? Looks great. Pond's cleans like no soap can.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Observe and learn.
Get ready for the bad girls of Monday night.
A man would have to be in prison a long time to find that sexy.
Murphy Brown, followed by Designing Women.
I could have stayed home and had Consuela pistol with me.
Then,
it may be well the day you buy it.
But if it comes from a puppy mill, it may cost you your heart. Face to face with Connie Chung tonight.
This is CBS.
Beat on the brat with a baseball bat, oh yeah!
Heavy metal, Moms, next to Geraldo.
Geraldo, Monday at 4.
I like my job. Being a nursing assistant requires a practical, professional background in healthcare, plus learning to take care of the special needs of the ailing. It didn't take long for me to discover that this was the right career choice. The employment opportunities are good, and the satisfaction of knowing that you are needed makes all the commitment and caring worth it.
Call Career Training Center today at 648-3444. That's 648-3444 to be career ready in just 3.5 months.
If you've been injured in an accident or lost a loved one in an accident, this is one of the toughest times of your life. Now you need a friend. You need guidance. What you need is a good lawyer. J. Tronfeld and Associates has been handling personal injury cases for 19 years. They will listen to you and work for you to get the maximum settlement to which you're entitled. And there's no attorney fee unless you win your case. When you need a good lawyer, J. Tronfeld and Associates with 19 years experience. 358-6741. We can help.
Night after hard copy.
Now part 2 of As the World Turns. The part of Lisa Mitchell is being played today by Jane Powell.
Maureen, I want to stay here a while, and I know that you've been here a long time, So why don't you just go home? I'll meet you there.
Yeah, if you want, I'll give you a ride back to Lila's.
That sounds like a good idea, Mom.
No, I want to stay here with Lila. I don't think it'll take the jury that long to make a decision.
Duke? No, I can't be around Casey's mom right now. I'm just going to say something I'm going to regret.
Ken, I wish Maureen would stop hovering around Mama so we could talk to her.
What's happening now, Jessica?
Well, I'm only guessing, Nancy, but since Wallace and Fitzgerald are still in there and they haven't recalled Margot or any other witness, I think it's safe to assume that he's probably giving his summation and instructing the jury on their deliberations.
Something. Listen, I'm sorry we're late. We had to stop off at Memorial, see Dr. Samuels.
Oh, yeah. Did you get the results of the amnio?
We did, and the baby's fine and very healthy.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Hi, honey. How is Mama?
Oh, she's wiped out, but she's okay.
I want to talk to her. I just...
Just wait till she's not with Maureen, okay? Give me a second. I gotta call the office, okay?
I got half a mind to bust in there right now. Just set the record straight on this. I can't believe it. When I gave Fitzgerald the petition, the guy just put it in his pocket. Oh, whoopee. Now Lucy's here. Oh, by the way, she told me she's throwing a party for the princess at the palace tomorrow night. Wants to know if you and I can come.
Well, I take it you don't want to go.
Well, no, I want to be there, you know, for Lily. Just, she makes me so nervous when she starts acting nice around me.
Oh.
I talked to Jason Benedict in New York City. He's concluded all his interviews for the Lombard case there. He's going over to Europe to interview possible witnesses in Italy.
Well, I wonder if he's seen the latest copy of Inside Oakdale.
Oh, yeah, he saw that all right.
Did he have anything to say about it?
Matter of fact, he did. I just can't repeat any of it in public.
So our men just finished searching the offices of Riverfront Realty, and they found some papers that link Colin to the dead man, Claude Thayer, a.k.a. Edward Deming. They were also able to ID the dead woman who called herself Madeline Lord. Her real name is Mattie Burke, and she was an actress in London. She played bit parts in repertory companies over there. Scotland Yard ran her name past Sabrina, and it turns out that Mattie Burke is one of the women that Colin had an affair with while they were still married.
Do you really think Colin killed that Deming or Thayer or whatever his name is?
Well, Lisa's fingerprints were not on the gun, so we can't be certain. Gun could have gone off in a struggle, in which case it would have been self-defense. But we won't know till we find Colin and we question him.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Maureen. Mama, how are you? I mean, why were you in there so long?
Because we were listening to Casey's tape. I brought it with me. One of the jurors asked Mr. Wallace if they could hear it.
Oh,
He did.
Lila. How could you bear to listen to it again?
Because it's what really happened that night, Maureen, and I felt the jurors had a right to hear it. And after listening to it again, Marco, I tried to be very objective. Just like a juror, I tried to put myself in your place. And you were right, I can see that now. You know, I did everything that I could. I listened, and if I were there that night, as painful and as difficult as it would have been, I think I would have made the same decision that you did.
Oh, Mama.
Well, let's just hope the grand jury feels the same way. I know they would if Fitzgerald would just give them that petition they gave him.
What petition?
Okay, Mrs. Peretti, I know you're not going to agree with this, but I just got to say something. There are a lot of people who really knew Casey, Leanne and myself included, who Wallace interviewed but then decided not to bring before the grand jury because we all support what Margot did. So I just drew up a petition. I had people sign it stating exactly that. I think it stinks what Wallace is doing to Margot, and the grand jury has a right to know about it.
This petition has been signed by many people who knew Dr. Peretti well, including 2 of his chief physicians over at Memorial Hospital, 2 of the nurses who attended him, as well as a number of gentlemen who worked with Dr. Peretti over at Veterans Hospital, where he was a volunteer. And of course, there's numerous friends and relatives, all who would be willing to testify under oath that they believe that Margot Hughes was simply carrying out the wishes of Dr. Peretti when she disconnected that respirator. Yes?
May we see that, Mr. Fitzgerald?
Of course. As a matter of fact, why don't you take this with you when you go to deliberate? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you must be wondering why Mr. Wallace decided not to have these people testify. It is not your duty to speculate why Mr. Wallace decided to present this case the way he did. Your duty is to try to get the whole picture, to evaluate all the evidence, and all the testimony, including that document and the audio tape that you've just heard. And then determine for yourselves whether Margot Hughes acted with criminal intent or whether she was simply carrying out the clearly stated wishes of the deceased. Now, are there any further questions? Very well. Marshal, could you lead the jury into the deliberation?
This is my case, and I had a right to know about that petition.
The people who signed that petition felt that they had a right to be heard.
It's up to my discretion as to who I call and who I don't.
Corey, we're here to see that justice is done. Now, I know that this case has been covered by the media. I know you're a very ambitious man.
Oh, and I suppose your ambitions don't enter into it at all. You know as well as I do, if this case goes to trial, and I win it, that doesn't bode so well for you in the coming election.
Corey, too much ambition is a dangerous thing.
You should know. Anyway, your little stunt is too little, too late. I know how to read a jury. And when that group comes in here, I guarantee you, they're going to hand me an indictment for murder one.
Today, leading health authorities urge us to eat foods rich in beta-carotene. Today, Centrum is enriched with beta-carotene and more complete than any leading brand. Centrum with beta-carotene, more complete from A to zinc.
LensCrafters made me these wonderful top-quality glasses and got me back on track in about an hour.
LensCrafters puts the whole lab right in the store to custom craft your top-quality glasses in about an hour. Call LensCrafters at 1-800-522-LENS.
Watch new VO5 outhold the leading premium aerosol hairspray. Even under these conditions, Alberto VO5 holds better and beats the premium brand. Jenny's hair proves it. Try the 14-hour hold of new VO5 hairspray.
After 7 days, the leading antiseptic couldn't heal this finger, but this one healed with #1 doctor-recommended Neosporin. Testing shows that Neosporin helps wounds heal faster. Neosporin, for faster healing, it's the one.
I bet you miss Iva already.
I do, but I'm hoping once she has some time alone to think, she'll realize it just doesn't work going to this job in New York. I'm just hoping for that.
Well, sometimes it might work that way. I mean, if you're stuck in a rut, sometimes you just have to move on.
Yeah, well, are we still talking about Iva, or are we talking about you?
Hi. Franny called. The grand jury's starting their deliberations.
Could you fill me in later?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Sure. Got your message from Janet. What's up?
I had some very bad news. Emily had a business meeting with Tonio Reyes this morning, and he knows about Foxwood Lodge.
Hi, Gavin. Is Blake back from the bank yet?
I have to get back to the hotel. I have some calls to make, so...
Hi, everyone.
Thank you for a lovely lunch.
Thank you. Elaine, Gavin, let me walk you out to the elevator, and let me tell you how happy we are to have Ellie.
While I haven't been alone with you guys, Lucinda's throwing a surprise birthday party for Lily over at her house tomorrow night, and I know she'd love for you guys to be there.
Sounds
Well,
good. Yeah?
Count me in.
Terrific. I'm gonna get going to Cal's now, so I'll see you.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, I just told them I was going over to Cal's to review the plastics material, and maybe we can go over them later?
Great, thank you.
That'd be super. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Emily, how'd your lunch go with Kruger?
I have work to do, excuse me.
I'd like to talk to both of you. Lily and I have been talking to each other, and, well, Emily, we'd like to offer you the junior partnership here. The same partnership we were going to offer Blake.
I don't understand.
We think you do.
We know about your dealings with Tonio, Blake.
Lily,
Don't even try to deny it. Kirk and Ellie and Lucinda, they all tried to warn me about you. But I just liked you so much, I didn't want to believe it.
Look, I don't know what you've heard or what you think you've heard, but if you let me explain...
No, I don't want any of your explanations. I just want you packed and out of here in an hour. And don't stand there looking all shocked and indignant. Because you know that we're showing you a lot more respect and consideration than you showed us.
floor's all shiny clean, Billy.
He should know. It's called Bright.
Let's play.
Time to entertain Daddy. Wow, never seen such clean shininess.
Billy, look.
How did Bright do this so glossy clean?
Unlike Mop and Glow, Bright is self-cleaning, so it gives your no-wax floor a cleaner shine every time.
Up goes the ladder.
Hey, I have hair.
Bright for a cleaner shine every time.
Franny. Hi.
Excuse me, I really need to find my dad.
Listen, I was wondering, maybe you and I could have dinner, you know, some night. Maybe later this week.
Thanks, but I really don't think so.
I like your hair like that.
Thank you.
Look, Franny, are we ever going to get a chance to just talk things out? I mean, that's all I'm asking. How's Sean? Haven't seen you two together. I was
Excuse
hoping
me.
What's happening over at the courthouse?
Well, the judge is still deliberating. Everybody is still over there. Listen, I've got to run an errand and then I'm headed home. Did Dr. Hennessy examine you yet?
Oh, yeah, he's going to remove the growth later today and then do a biopsy and make sure it's benign.
Well, in that case, I'll come back so I can be with you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Daddy, I want to.
Thanks. I'll see you in a second.
Okay. Did you talk to Tonio?
I called his office. His secretary said he was out.
Oh, boy. I wish I had won that cruise instead of Iva. Sometimes I just wish I were far, far away.
Miss Snyder.
Hello.
Oh, forgive me for not greeting you at the door, but I was with the French ambassador's wife, and I couldn't very well leave her in mid-sentence. Now, let's see what we got here. Oh, you have excellent bone structure and lovely hair, thick hair, but it's, you know, it's much too long and lifeless. César is our master stylist.
It needs shaping, Angelique, and flair.
So, what do you think you're going to do? Are you going to
It
cut
will be
or...
a marvelous surprise.
Beautiful eyes. Your skin is very clear, but it's a little dry, and you're like a diamond in the rough, my dear. So much potential. So much potential. Excuse us a moment. Here. Liposomes, exfoliant. We'll start you off with a facial, and then go on to seaweed baths, a cold plunge, and then a Swedish massage. Afterwards, you will be evaluated by our cosmeticians, who will design a personalized skincare and makeup program for you. Patrice will begin with the facial now, and I will be back to check on you a little later. Any questions? Good, well, good. Enjoy yourselves, and do not worry. Luckily, you came to us in time.
Okay, close your eyes and relax. That looks like mud.
No, it's clay.
Clay.
It draws out the impurities from the pores.
Oh, looks like mud to me, like the kind pigs wallow in.
Oh, when we're finished and you look in the mirror, you are not going to believe what you see.
But I just can't believe you're not going to be here tomorrow. I mean, we were such a great team.
Well, we'll still be a great team. I think it's healthier for our relationship if we don't work together.
Yeah, but what happens if I get an urge to kiss you in the middle of the day, you know?
I'll have to give you multiple kisses in the morning to tide you over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Despite business, Mrs. Jude's true love is constant. Here to collect your things, Ellie?
Yes.
Ellie, where do you want me to put this?
Holden, and I thought you'd gone back to London. Will you explain something to me? How can you neglect your business duties for so long?
Well, actually, I may be making a change. I have an offer with Kruger Industries. So who knows? If Walsh lands the account, you and I just might end up working together.
Every time you turn on a TV, seems AT&T is trying to keep you from switching to Sprint. Well, we don't think they're giving you the whole picture. You see, Sprint has 24-hour operators. You can call all over the world. Our fiber optics make your calls sound better than AT&T's. Plus, we offer better overall savings than AT&T. And we will put it in writing. So, you gonna switch to Sprint, or would you like me to repeat myself? Call Sprint now and switch.
I can really rely on Aspir Cream.
Joan McKee suffers from minor muscle pain.
Rub it in here, rub it in good. Aspir Cream relieves pain fast, and I don't smell like a medicine cabinet.
Aspir Cream, fast pain relief without odor. Aspir Cream contains no aspirin.
This itchy rash needs special treatment. Maximum strength Cortisone 5, with the medicine doctors recommend most, gets under the itch for soothing relief and help in healing. See, the rash is gone. Use Cortisone 5 with the medicine doctors recommend most.
Excuse me, how'd Skippy get its great peanutty taste? Wow, more than other leading national brands? Well, thanks, you've said a mouthful.
You're welcome.
Everybody Skippy dipping.
Oh, my, I can't believe everything I've been through today. I'm really exhausted.
It won't take much longer, dear.
And now remember, we will give you a 6-month supply of our beauty products so you can maintain the look we have achieved for you today.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to remember any of this because I have a whole wardrobe to coordinate.
Don't worry, my dear. We will give you very detailed written instructions for your skincare and a chart to show you how and where to apply your makeup for both day and night. You want that sultry, romantic look for the nighttime, huh? For all those moonlit strolls you're going to be taking on deck?
Oh, I'm going on the cruise alone.
Perhaps you are going alone, but that doesn't mean you will remain alone, right?
I don't know. Hello? One moment, please. It's for you, Miss Snyder.
Oh, thank you. Hello? Oh, hi, Matt. No, I don't know what I look like. I haven't seen myself in the mirror. They're turning me around right...
Voila! The new Iva Snyder.
Hold on. Oh, my. Look. I can't believe it's really me.
It is.
Oh, great.
By the way, I was going to ask you, what was John talking about? Some box? Package?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, Holden's down waiting for me. He's got everything in the car, so I'll call you later.
Okay.
Ellie, dear, no hard feelings. No hard feelings.
Good.
Absolutely
I'd like to
not.
invite you, maybe Kirk's told you, to the party I'm giving for Lily tomorrow night.
Actually, he did tell me we were thinking of throwing a party for Lily out at the farm.
Oh, isn't it too bad? Right up to the end, we just can't cooperate. But, however, I cannot uninvite my guests.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye, Lucinda.
Let's get cracking. Let's find a new PR person who's going to replace our brilliant Ellie. Let's get going. We have to bowl over Kruger. He can still do it.
Lucinda, Mr. Kruger is here.
Hello, Gavin.
Lucinda,
Hello.
did Switzerland treat you well?
Yes, very well, thank you.
Good. In case you're wondering why I'm here, I finally decided which management consulting firm I'm going to go with. I wanted you to be the first to know.
A junior partnership and a salary increase. That's really great, you guys. Thank you. I don't know what else to say.
Well, we wanted to thank you for all your work and your loyalty. Montgomery and Associates.
I can't wait to tell
Yeah,
you.
hi, Court. Yeah, can you wait one moment? Okay. I'm going to take this in my office.
All right. So, is Holden going to be going back to London soon?
Well, that actually depends. Something's come up, and he may be here longer than he planned.
Is that something new?
I guess you picked up on the old vibes, huh? Well, those feelings are just memories of what once was. Are you sure? Holden is a happily married man. And I'm not going to spend my life wanting something that I can't have.
Emily?
Yeah.
Courtney wants to talk to you.
She wants to talk to me? Excuse me.
You didn't think I'd forget your birthday, did you?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Look, I've had a hellish day, and I really need to talk to you, but first I gotta make a quick phone call.
Did you tell Lily and Sean you're resigning?
Well, look, I'll explain everything right after I make the call, all right?
Jessica, would you talk my wife into going home? She won't listen to me.
Margot, go home. The jury hasn't reached a decision by now. They'll probably keep deliberating tomorrow.
Okay.
Look, Cynthia, I don't care how busy Tonio is. I need to speak to him. Now, this is urgent. Now, just put me through to him and... Cynthia?
I'm gonna drive my sweetheart home now, and then I have to get back to the office.
Well, I think I'm gonna have my sweetheart drive me home.
Right,
Good
see ya.
idea.
Mr. Fitzgerald, did you show the jury my petition? Yes, I did, Mr. Kramer, and I want to thank you for bringing that information to my attention.
Is there any word from the jury?
Mr. Attorney General, the jury has notified me that they've reached a decision.
Years ago when I was a waiter, I had awful backaches. My doctor recommended the pain reliever and prescription Motrin. Today, he recommends Motrin IB for pain.
Motrin IB. No prescription needed.
Now it's my place, and my splitting headaches. And Motrin IB has the strength I need.
One Motrin IB is as effective as 2 regular aspirin.
My headaches just stop. And it's much gentler on my stomach.
Motrin IB. Doctor-recommended pain relief.
Afraid? I ain't afraid of nothing. The bug killers people try on me are a pushover. When are you folks gonna learn? There ain't nothing tough as me. Nothing. Why should I be afraid? Raid!
When it comes to killing bugs, all you need to know is Raid. When it says Raid, nobody does it deader.
Potpourri. But I'm more than just potpourri. I'm the only potpourri carpet deodorizer with genuine Arm & Hammer baking soda to absorb odors and freshen naturally. Try me. Potpourri has never been fresher or more effective.
Our dentist gave us a reason to switch toothpaste.
Baking soda.
2 out of 3 dentists recommend baking soda for healthier teeth and gums.
And only one major toothpaste has it. Arm & Hammer Dental Care, the baking soda toothpaste from the baking soda experts.
Tuesday, a daring mountaintop rescue.
I didn't want to end up on that little ledge. There was too much more to go back home to.
On Rescue 911. Cagney and Lacey's Sharon Glass returns to series television Monday nights this fall. The Trials of Rosie O'Neill, coming to CBS. I haven't slept a wink in 5 nights. If I'd been sleeping days, I'd be a wreck. I love you, despite the fact that you're a low-life, parasitic leech. Thank you, Lenny. Meet Lenny Wednesdays this fall on CBS.
Children's Clothes by Goodland of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.